See, that looks like fun, and I wish they'd put that up on the Jumbotron for us to see their.
Oh, the games?
They're having tobogganing races or something out there, or sled races, or I think a couple weeks ago they were blowing pucks around with leaf blowers or something.
I don't know.
Anyway, welcome back to the Progressive Auto Sales Arena, folks.
Sorry you tuned in while we were talking.
Yeah. Jake Cherski, 2-1 right now for Saginaw. Saginaw come in there right off the bat, first 3 minutes, gets a goal. There's been no lack of trying on the part of the Sarnia Sting out there. It is 2-1. Ethan Langevin playing really well. I think we talked about that just before we started the camera here. What do you see him?
You know what? I think the Sting are actually outplaying them, although the shots are 11-9 for the Sting. It's not really indicative of how the game flow is going. I don't know if you're watching at home, but if you are, I think you're noticing a hard-working Sting team, and basically they're just getting a little beat up on the pucks and getting, in the corners they're kind of getting roughed up a bit, and they're losing the puck, losing the opportunity, losing that advantage. But Saginaw come down, get an opportunity, and twice they cashed in. Both good goals, so it's not like Ethan's playing bad in that either. So not bad. I'm not scared about this goal, the score. We're only one goal away from tying it up, and the boys are playing.
Yeah, I agree. They're playing their game. They know they've got in the home arena, you tend to want to really extra get that win, right? Was something bad with it? Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling bad for Braden Guy right now. He made a pass to go to one, and Saginaw right there picked it up, and that was the second goal in there. But as you mentioned, right back out there in the next turnaround and still playing. It's like, keep going, and not holding on to any mistakes out there.
It was nice to see the coaching staff give them confidence, show them confidence, and say, hey, mistakes happen. You can never bring back, and it doesn't matter what it is in life, whether it's sport or just life. You can never bring back history. You can only use it to learn lessons. And
gone.
He knows. He knows that he messed up. He knows that it was maybe ill-advised, but just the same. I know ifs and buts and candies and nuts and all that sort of like those cliches. But you know what? If it made a pass that went and scored a goal, then it's 2-1 Sting now instead of 2-1 the other way. So
that's right.
You know what? At least he's trying. He's trying to make things happen. Just maybe take an extra look. If the lane's not there, don't push it, and maybe carry it ahead a little bit. But
and as hard as the Sarnia Sting are playing hard out there, I think there's a few things maybe to tighten up. If they just come back out and bring that game again, and maybe push a little bit harder, maybe a little bit textbook. There's been a couple of shots out there that we're like, oh, nobody home, right, kind of thing. So they just kind of get back to the fundamentals.
I think so, and I'd like to see an extra guy going to the net. There's been a lot of little bounces and whatnot, and I mean, when an extra guy on the opposite side, because the rebounds are coming, the rebounds are big, right? And this goalie's leaving up a lot of rebounds. So, and it seems to go the opposite side. So if you're coming in on the right side, make sure your left winger's coming down on the left side. Close, you're going to get it's a yawning cage because he's a big goalie. Yeah. He's not quick, he's big, and he covers a lot of real estate. But no, I don't see any big mistakes right now, and I'm pretty happy about it.
Yeah, well, and you're right. Saginaw definitely a big team, and no lack of experience there at Saginaw either. I mean, they are where they are for a reason, and they know that they're bringing their game. They're here to win just as bad as anybody else in these two teams that are playing. But a little more experience on Saginaw, maybe?
Well, I think so, or they're just maybe a program that they all understand better. They're playing good as a team. Their breakout's phenomenal. They don't usually get caught when they're coming out of their own end zone, or whatever they call it in hockey. The own zone.
Even I know that.
Whenever they're coming out of their own zone, they don't ever seem like they're getting caught up there. So it's a free flow going into the offensive zone in this case, and if they make something happen, they do. But like I said, Sarnia's there's no free passes today.
No,
because Sarnia's on them. They're close in. They're back checking well, and they're going in for checking all right. I think they're just losing a little bit of the battles.
And the way they're taking on the Saginaw goalie right now, I think they're taking advantage of the fact that he is a big guy, great goalie, but they're kind of ganging up on him as far as speed and we got to get in around him there. He has made some fantastic saves. Both sides have, but I think if they keep taking advantage. I think he looked surprised a couple of times, like, oh, I better keep moving over here.
Yeah, and that's what I mean about the rebounds and stuff. If we can get there to bury a rebound, that was our goal. That's a hard-working goal. It's not a flashy shot, and it's like, oh, top shelf where they keep the peanut butter type goal. It's one of those dumpster goals, and you know what? They all count. At the end of the day, that light turns on. It's a goal for us. Who cares how you got it? And a hard work goals, should be rewarded as well.
Yeah. And we haven't really seen any penalties in this first period. Like, it's been pretty quiet out there as far as that goes.
Yeah, it's been good that way. There's still a little feistiness in there, and I like what the refs are doing. They're going to give them so much rope, and they're talking to the players a lot out there, I noticed, too. So It's like, get out of the scrum or you're going into the box. And that's all the players need. We talked about that at the top of the show.
A little bit of guidance is how this is going to go, boys. It's up to you how it ends.
Exactly. It's just communication, good old-fashioned communication. And when the ref has enough of it, he's going to say, okay, go sit down for 2 or 10. And he's going to learn his lesson quick because he was told a couple times already.
That's right. What do you think the conversation is? We always wish we were a fly in the locker room. I mean, you're saying that Sarnia Sting are playing hard. I agree with that. But there's always got to be some fine-tuning going on. Do you give the inspirational victory speech at this point?
I think you're just reassuring them. There's not much motivation. They're playing well. Just let them know that they're doing a good job. And, one of those, hey, boys, you got to tighten up a little bit. And if you're going by what I was saying, I need that guy on the opposite side. Whoever's shooting, the opposite side's got to get into that net quicker. Rebounds are bouncing out, so you just got to be there, be ready for it, because whether it's a shot and it's a rebound or whether it's one of those backdoor passes, have your stick on the ice and just get ready for it because it's coming. And I would just leave it at that right now at this point because I think they're playing well. Maybe, be a little stronger on the puck. That would be my only other stuff, but I think they're doing a good job.
So sit on the bench, get some rest, and get ready for the next 20 minutes of the Sarnia Sting playoff round here, game number 3. And then, of course, we're going to be back here again on Thursday.
Yeah.
And tonight's really going to set the pace for Thursday's game. As Saginaw are already up with these 2 games. The win tonight, and then even if they were to go the other way on Thursday, they still got to go back to Saginaw.
Well, absolutely. And if they're down 3-0 going into Thursday game, it might just totally be it's backs are against the wall. All those types of cliches. Do or die, you might see a very physical game. It's been a chippy series so far, and it could be one of those things. It depends if the boys buy into this is their last game or if they buy in to think they can win 4 in a row. And obviously the coaches at that time are going to be saying take a shift at a time. Just win every shift and you're okay. You'll win every game. That's an easy way to look at it, but it's maybe harder done than said.
Well, you never know. The Sarnia Sting has always worked hard at keeping the fans happy, and a no-quit attitude is something that they've definitely kept consistent throughout this season. All right, we're going to take you back now. In about 5 minutes, we'll be back watching what's happening out there as Saginaw leads over the Sarnia Sting right now in a small lead of 2-1. The next 20 minutes predicting a lot of what's going to happen here in this series. We'll be back. Jake Cherski will join me again. And, of course, we'll be back here on Thursday as well, so mark that on your calendar. Go online to sarniasting.com and buy those tickets. Support your local Sarnia Sting. We'll also be live, as always, post-game. You never know what that's going to bring depending on the outcome of this game here tonight. We'll be back once again for next period update. Stay with me. The show live on location with the Video Show Network and my friend Jake Cherski. We will talk to you soon.